Hi friends, today we are going to see how to replace grinder belt. The grinder is a LG Ultra wet grinder. So, so remove the rotating parts and just have the grinder part. You can see that you have to remove this O-ring. So once this O-ring is removed, you have to remove the switch button as well. Now you can turn the grinder upside down and make sure you remove all the screws from the bottom. There are two varieties of screws here. The one here where the bolt lengths are, the screw length is large, length is more when compared to other smaller one. Make sure you note this so that when tightening it back to identify the bolts. So once this bolts are removed, you can see that able to remove this outer casing. Make sure there are wires connected to the switch, so you just open those wires, just open it from one side, and once you are able to see the wires, just turn it aside. Once you open the grinder housing, you can see how the grinder looks. Here observe that how the belt and flywheel has been connected. You see this belt has been worn off, has been broken. We heard some sound while operating this grinder, and there's a reason we tried to open this. You see this belt has to be replaced. Note the routing of this electrical wires, so that when you reassemble, these are not interfering in the rotating parts. There is a flywheel and the motor. It should not interfere when it is rotating. See the condition of the belt. It has been worn out very badly. It has stripped apart and holding a very small thin section of the belt. This is the new belt which we are going to replace this grinder. You can see the brand and the serial number. The brand, the quality of the belt also matters on the neck of the grinder. There are 4 bolts which are metal frames connected to the lower chassis, and the motor is connected to the metal frame with 3 bolts. You can see the capacitor also. Remove the capacitor from the frame. Note down the capacitor rating, so that in case if you want to replace it, you can purchase it. This is an 8 microfarad capacitor. You can see the 4 bolts has been removed from the frame, the metal plate. Now the 3 bolts from the motor has to be removed. Make the note of the positions because the belt tension need to be maintained properly. Try to loosen the 3 bolts from the motor, and you can remove one of the bolts fully and then remove the worn out belt and slide through the new belt through one of these holes, and then tighten all the 3 bolts which is fastened to the motor. Now you can see here we can assemble now the belt to the pulley side. Once this belt is fixed to the pulley, try to rotate and try to see the sufficient tension is there in the belt and do a test run. Then finally assemble the